Hello and welcome to Mellow Labs. On today's episode, we're making a digital version of one of these, a click counter, but with data logging.
Support me on Patreon.
I use one of these when I volunteer at Comic-Con for cosplay repair. Every time we help someone, we click, and then at the end we tally it up. It's not really a competition, but it's a competition. But unlike Alpine, I'm driven by data. I want to know how many repairs I do per hour and what the busiest times are for repairs. So here's what you'll need to make your own. Starting with the brains of the whole operation, the Raspberry Pi Pico. Is it more powerful than I need? Yes. Do I care? No. A little OLED display to display all our juicy data. A little momentary switch, preferably one that's very satisfying to press. Very satisfying. An RTC clock to keep our time and day over multiple reboots. To power it, we've got a double pack of 18650s and a back boost converter. A tiny itty bitty little switch to turn it on and off. A little tiny momentary switch for when we accidentally press the big button and we need to undo. And a PCB board to put everything on, preferably the same size as my pass, so I can wear it around my neck. I will trim this down, it's not going to be this big. Now let's take all our components and put them on a breadboard. Everything is pieced together. I wrote some test scripts to check all the individual components, so let's just quickly run through them. I've got the script running, so now you can see that the button is currently printing out a 1, but when I hold it down, it prints out a 0. So we've got a working button. Now onto the real-time clock. I've preset the time on it. You can do that with a little script that's in my GitHub repository, and here I'm running a script that prints the time and date every 2 seconds, and you can see that that is working flawlessly. Now let's test out the little OLED screen. If I hit go, it should say hello and start printing out some digits, and I can see that's working from here. So now we can write the code that makes it all work together. And a day later, it's done. We soldered it all together. I've programmed it, so now when I turn it on, we can go over its functions. And here, we have how many times we've clicked it today. This little counter up here shows us how many times I've clicked it in the last hour. And obviously, we've got the time. So now, if I click it, it plays a little animation, gives us a little text. It has a pick list of like how many you can show. And then we can also decrease the counter off by 1. And all of that data is saved on a CSV file that we can then go over on the computer. So now you've plugged in your Raspberry Pi Pico, you've downloaded the CSV file. It should look something like this. My data is duplicated, it's just an example, don't worry about it. But now in my GitHub repository, I also have the CSV visualizer. It should run automatically, but if it doesn't, adjust the path name. But if I run this, it should pop up with a thing. There it is. Let me give myself a bit more space up here. So as you can see, we've got day 1, day 2, and day 3, and up there we've got the totals for all 3 days. Up in the margins, we also have the totals for each individual day. It's just a really neat way to visualize all the data. And with that, thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you make one yourself, and if you see me at Comic-Con, give me a shout. You'll get a sticker. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye. Ow.
Exclusive content on Patreon.
I'm okay.